Let's go.
It's your back, it dey keep passing. It dey bring out the best thing. I dey feel your recipe. Make you give me that recipe. Fine, fine. Yeah, you fine. You so divine. I dey feel you die.
What's up, people? We got another episode of Awesome Entertainment. It's your boy Joe Lawson. We talking about from episode 5 and 6 of season 4. Okay, I guess it was no episode this weekend, maybe because Memorial Day, we don't know. But next weekend, the next one's coming. This one, it was okay. Once again, this show is just falling on okay. The show's so high at the peak, man. Season 3, episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, so high at the peak. And it rose from 1 to 3 to me. But once it hit that show, it dropped. Now it's about being like right here. You know what I mean? And it's good, but there's no monster attacks, man. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying ain't no monster attacks, so you ain't really worried about it. It's just following about mystery and stuff. The man in yellow, he turned into a chick, and we know it. We know how that been going down. But you know, it's been cool. It's been cool. We did see Jay kind of crack some codes, and I was actually interested in what he was doing. Basically, he took some. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, man. Spoiler alert. You know the spoiler, man. Jay had took some shrooms, and he started tripping out, of course. And he go through this long journey, but I guess it's been big talk that he found out. We know that him and Tabitha had been there, and they past lives. I guess they reincarnated. To me, you part the fucking monsters. Then the monsters live forever. You live forever. You a monster. Kill his ass. But that's just me. You know, I would have crashed out a long time ago. They would have had to get rid of me because I would have been like his wife when I'm waking them up and start blah, blah, blah. And they would have been like, nah, man, get rid of Joe, man. We gotta get rid of Joe. He a problem. But like I said, Jay is he's taking these shrooms. He thinks he's figuring out things. His past life. He sees a little boy version of himself. Then he sees his other version of himself with his eye stabbed in. And all these versions of himself. Apparently, Jay was black at some point in time. He was a black man. People was upset with that. But to me, actually, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If they different versions of themselves reincarnate, who said you gonna reincarnate as the same race, the same gender, the same? Me, I thought you could reincarnate as an animal. You know, that was just me. But I don't know nothing about reincarnation. I don't think it's necessarily true. But I think it would be a cool idea. I like the idea of it. You know, it's definitely a cool idea. But you a reincarnator, you a fucking monster, nigga. Kill his ass. Either way, but that's what they do. And he finds out that each version of himself had been killed by the people here, not by the monster. None of them were ripped up. He wasn't even eaten like by the man in yellow. Who, like, what kind of monster is he? Is he fuck with the monsters? Does he know about the monsters? There's too many questions. I'd like to see a throwdown between the monsters and the man in yellow. Let's see that. But either way, they all killed. Every version of Jay got killed. The little boy says it was worthless Tabitha. Once again, more mystery, no answers. You know what I mean? To me, you a monster. The funny part of this whole ordeal, these last 2 episodes, was the dogs. Man, when they found these dogs in the lake of tears or whatever the kid would call them. These damn dogs. I really thought this show that went off the rails. The dogs come to life. These giant human-sized dogs come to life and start attacking them. Now, one of the dogs are laying there dead for half the episode. They ain't moving around or nothing. We think they just dogs. Late at night, the dogs come to life, break open, like just bust open the through the walls of the place that they live in. And no talisman can save it. Tabitha conveniently or unconveniently figures this out before, you know, they get a fucking attack. So she just keeps figuring shit out before it's too late, but before, you know what I'm saying, early enough to scare the shit out you. Early enough to scare the shit out. If you a character on the show, you're early enough to scare you, but not early enough to help you, you know, avoid this fucking tragic, you know, demise. So either way, she's tripping. The puppets bust into the way they live in like the fucking Kool-Aid man. Like boom, just we're like, oh shit, these niggas strong as hell. And once again, these shows be catching me slipping. Maybe I need to quit watching rated R mature shit. This fucking puppet stuffs his hand down this dude's like mouth, through his throat, jaw, everything just breaks, just blood, 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 and just the puppet is a puppet ripping this man's insides out from. I was like, oh my god, like what am I watching? First, this shit, I laughed like super hard when the puppets came busting in like the Kool-Aid man. But when it put his arm down this man's throat, I was taken back. I was like, holy shit. What am I watching? Either way, they go on this big run. Ellis, the only good motherfucker on the show, lights one of them on fire. I was mad he was hesitating. He kept turning his back to it. But he was able to take them, they was able to take them things out, even though they have super strength. I didn't understand that. One of them had super strength. The other two were easy to take out. They set them on fire. How did they take out the last one? I know she stabbed that mug. I mean, apparently they can feel pain, but so now they got these new dolls that are monsters. They got the monsters. They got the man in yellow monster, who's the girl in yellow. And it's like, bruh. But we don't get none of the real monster attacks where these niggas was running from shit. You know, that's the one we want, you know. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's going places. And I'm thinking maybe like Daredevil. Daredevil had a hella finale. So anything like that at the end, man, you know, they might be able to do it, but I don't think they're gonna bring it in like that. You know, homegirl, what's her name? Fatima. Fatima is just building a golem. She's tripping. She ain't doing no help. Bro, put her down. Like you can't be doing crazy shit. Just to me, with your history of where you at, you was eating rotten vegetables. You reincarnated, birthed the damn smile demon. You can't start, I'm gonna build a golem because it makes me feel safe. Pah! That's what's gonna make me feel safe. Okay? Cause you fucking crazy. You can't be doing crazy shit after you already did some crazy shit. You need to chill out for a few days. You and the big homie. Why are they allowed to talk to each other and hang out? Can we talk for a minute? No. Fuck no. Nigga, you kidnapped me and gave me to the demons. Like, no, nigga, we can't talk. Why are they allowed to hang out with each other? There's too many crazy people running around. Sarah hanging out with the devil in yellow. She don't even know it, but like y'all keep linking up the crazy people with the crazy people. Oh, and then the other chick, the nurses bae, she keep having visions of her getting chained up by these chains that just come out the wall. No explanation. We don't understand. She just freak out. She's screaming at the top of her lungs, come back to reality, like, oh shit, I'm good. And everybody looking at her like, bitch, what the fuck was that? And she's like, oh no, nothing, chill out. Don't worry about it. How we ain't gonna worry about it? You was just screaming in your head, you was just screaming bloody murder with your arms in the air, like you getting attacked or something, and we supposed to just not worry about it. And as soon as she said not worried about it, it happened again. Now she having in and out flashbacks, like she's being chained up, like the old man was. I think it was season 1, 2 or 3. I thought that was cool. I thought I was gonna take her there for real. Maybe it's a vision of the future. That dude did help her or help Boyd because he had that little disease in him that he used to kill one of the smile thing. So maybe she can get the disease and she can be the killer. But that's the one thing I wanted to see from the beginning, man. They made these things damn near invincible for 3 seasons. Then we should have started being able to kill one, and did that. But they just added more monsters, added more mystery. It's getting manifest-ish up in here, where it's like ain't no resolution. Ain't no resolution. Either way, it's still fun to watch. I was disappointed they didn't have an episode to watch, so this week. So that does say something. I was still engaged, but there's a couple times where I do end up on my phone, man. I gotta rewind. I'm like, y'all losing me. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Either way, let me know what you think. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Nah.
Don't play with my patience, man. They gone with the flow when they tryna fake it. That's not the way I roll. That's not the combination. You start off with the dough before you start the conversation. No one start the salutations, man. Don't play with me. I'm coming from a place they would hate to be. I'm going through a phase you would hate to see. They say this life's a trip. Ain't no telling where it's taking me. When you on the edge and you make your next move, better be your best. Before you throw it to the depths, better reinvest. Man, I count every moment and count every step, so I know I'm blessed. Now it's